This for a new friend of ours named Todd. He actually sold me that BW80. We've made a couple deals in the past. I seen this CRF125 he had, and he said he just ordered the BVC big wheel kit. I told him for you guys, and for me a little bit, I would assemble it for free just because I wanted to get you guys the footage. So that's what we're gonna do. Get up in there, dudes. BVC fat tire kit, brand new CRF125F. So I want to say in one box, we've got the whole front end. In one box, we've got the whole rear end. Let's go ahead and see what's in this one. It's looking like the front end kit. Let's get it all unloaded. So the front end, all really nice, man. And I guess it converts. You're gonna have a disc brake. Oh, it already had a disc brake, okay. It's the rear that has the drum brake. Dang, looks good. Really well organized, labeled. No instructions, but I'm pretty sure we can handle it. 4-speed. Straight from China, made straight in China. Honda 125F, made in China. I think the easiest way to do this is going to be take this brake caliper off, pitch the line over, and just take the forks off all at once. Then we can mess with the plastic and the triple tree and the wiring and all that stuff. An 8 and a 10 should get a big chunk of this front end off, so let's see. We should. Huh? Doesn't take too long, did it? Oh man, nothing like taking a new fork bolt out. Okay, so it looks like there's new ones with the kit, but we gotta reuse these bars. Alright. Now we should be just pulling this steering stem off. Now we got the old triples. We're gonna get them put with his parts. Now we can put this front end together. So I checked and that took 8 minutes to take the front end off, and I wasn't really rushing. And I bobbled a couple things, frankly. So, front end's off in 8 minutes. Surely assembling the new thing is gonna take a little bit longer than that, but what I'm gonna do is, they have an instructional video, and I haven't watched it yet, but I know enough about this kit to know the whole, got some grease on there. I know enough about the kit to know the whole front end's gonna come off, so that's what I've done. Let's see, I think this bottom race has to come out, which is gonna be the fun part. Yeah, it's definitely gonna come out. Missing the rubber bushing dampeners for the handlebar clamps, so I can't even install them. So we're back at this front end. This little spacer goes on and ain't gonna hit. These bolts are way too long and would hit unless it mounts on this side, which is impossible as well, right?
Yeah.
So it mounts here. Yeah, because that's threaded too. Or does the bolt need to go on before? There's no way to put the bolt on before.
No,
so they
the
just said
spacer's not right unless this moves over.
Well, even if it moved over, then it wouldn't fit the caliper anyways, right? We had to replace some hardware because the stuff they sent, your brake would have been on all the time. It would have been just a full brake lock, right?
Yeah.
Almost got the front end together, just missing the triple clamps and the fender. We can't put none of that on until we get the triple clamps installed. So it seems as though they already knew that it was missing the parts before they sent it. About to do the rear end now. Instructional video, either these bolts knock out or they got them installed backwards, or we just got to do it the other way. But it shows putting the brake rotor on, then the hub, but that's not possible. So we just figured out, it said to install the brake rotor, which we did, then the wheel wouldn't go on. They don't ruin, but these studs need to be knocked out of here. They're installed backwards from the factory. Because when you put it on the wheel, as you can see, should be a bit of a funny ride with all that space on this side, and the other side has none, and it wouldn't fit in the swing arm. So in the video they have, frankly, shows the studs facing the opposite direction. So we're hoping we can press them out without ruining them. And we're flipping all the studs over like we were in the video because they're not right. Wheel on. Then we can pull this sprocket, put the adapter on. Bada bang. She's almost together. About to bleed some brakes and throw this chain on. I think she's a couple hole. We're gonna go over all the hardware, make sure it's tight. She's done. Getting the plastic back on and the brakes bled. Bleeding the brakes. And she's done. Once we bleed the brakes. Pretty neat machine, guys. Kind of I guess it was all, what we could say it was all, it was some of it, a couple little somethings. They said they overnight and the rest of it, but we were able to make it work, yeah. So basically, the only two scratches on this whole build, the two bolts that mount this caliper were too long. We had to use some R's. And then the bar clamp dampeners, supports didn't come, but we just put...
And these two bolts, too, to find all
Oh yeah, and these two bolts didn't fit. There was one in the back too, wasn't it? Oh no, it was just that, the way that fender. So we were worried, guys, that... I mean, there's your clearance, old son.
Just keep your chain good.
Yeah. I'm sure the tire will buff out.
It's got some extra. That's the chain guard right there.
Yeah, the little extra teakness made. The extra teak. Looks good though, man. These triples are nice.
Yeah.
I mean, be sure and share, like, subscribe. Get up in there. Lots more videos on the channel, guys. We'll wait for sure. Pretty cool, man. Wonder how low gear it is now. Well, yeah, and you, yeah, it's the same, so it doesn't change it, but you can change that one.
Yeah.
And they're cheap. That front sprocket's like $12.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna video this. You run it. You need to be on your channel.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Well, you gotta go first, though. I don't have to record you, but you gotta go first. Hear that chain? Yeah. Maybe we'll run some. What we got over here? Damn, that thing smokes. Smell that? Yeah, it's smoking. Can you hear that jack shaft so much?
It's loud.
It might just need to break in. It's this right here we're hearing, right?
Yeah, you can hear it.
You want me to spray this on there?
Yeah.
I didn't want to spray it all over your new
Yeah,
swing arm, but what do you think? Does it feel heavier when you ride it
a
too?
little heavier, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
Awesome, man.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, that ought to be a good one for the pit biking around.
For bike purposes, it's perfect.
Heck yeah. They had a little spacer that you have to put on the muffler, and it like
You get
stretch the fender out.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
I've seen you.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Sure.
One thing you've never seen is me do that to somebody else's bike. That's pretty much all the testing we've done. Man, it's got enough torque to take off. Weird, right? It's a weird feeling.
That swing arm looks so much better than
yeah.
the stock one.
Yeah, it does. I'm glad you picked the silver, because that black one looks kind of hideous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They don't match.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
made
it
it
was
look all
like-
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It looked cheap, man. That looks like it's. I mean, it's hard to beat missing a couple pieces of hardware,
Yeah.
especially because they answered you today and they said they'd have it to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
But I was worried, they're not going to answer them for a week.
Oh, I know. That's what I was
Take
thinking
a
too.
week.
Yeah. I sure was. And then when I got the response, I'm like, wow.
Nice. That was funny.
Yeah.
We found the note in there, like somebody notated it, like,
Yeah.
hey.
We need to add this, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's that inner brake pad too. That's gonna have to soften up. Maybe that's what.
That's why it's doing it.
Yeah. My Raptor was.
But
doing
yeah,
the
it's
same
even got
thing.
the drains on the bottom of the forks too.
Cool, man. We'll help you get her loaded up. Guys, be sure and get up in there. Give us a like and subscribe. Share to your friends. Lots more videos coming. We got this BW80 custom build coming up. BW Banshee video is posting Sunday. I don't know if it's going to be before or after this video. Typhoon 190 trike build still going up. Apex 90 rebuild. Lots more going on the channel, guys. Lots more projects coming up. Appreciate you.